Dogo na akwụ ya. Ya ga na your room oga agụbelu. Kichalụ m ebe m. Obi adịla daddy gị mma. Daddy gị na-ewu. Daddy. Isowe ma ọ na-eji na room gị.
Nnamdi.
Greetings, Biafrans. Greetings, lovers of freedom. Greetings, everyone. Ndewonu ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta wesi nke onye chiri onye azụ elu ebe ọ bụla ị nọ nya ma alụ gị mma. N'ụbọchị nke taata obi adịla m mma. Victor AD, greetings from here. Gina AB Gina, ekene m gị. Ekwueme, greetings from here. Spotless Prince Don Emmanuel, greetings. Almost here Biafra. Almost here Biafra. We have come to preach the gospel truth. And everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Ihe niile na-aga ka o kwesịrị ịga. Ihe niile na-aga ka o kwesịrị ịga. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not alone. What is happening around the globe, what the Igbos, the Biafrans are doing now is not a thing of surprise. And that is the reason why white people can never take a black man serious in life. Man calculate, this is the time we will know who is a freedom fighter and the time to know who is just who just supported Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he has no choice, or maybe you want to support Chukudumeme Kenneth, greetings from here. This is the time Aige Jimal, who is a freedom fighter, and what Ndi Igbo wants and what Biafran actually wants. Welcome, that's your imagine in room. Well, so yeah, Emmanuel him with John or because you get me pele channel look at it. Nke bezi okwu bụ na onye si gị na obi dị m mma n'ife niile anaga onye ahụ na-atụ asị. Now, any demo ihe niile na-efeyali Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ke ihe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for. Ke ife Mazi stand for. Do you think that Mazi ga-ebopụta niile or join your hand in building one Nigeria? Maka ndị na-asị m nke a bụ nke anyị. I need your love or your support. I want to be hated like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It have proven to the world that Ndi Igbo, most especially Ndi Igbo, don't love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndi Igbo aflo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'anya. Onwelo Ndi Igbo for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'anya. The people that hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu most in the whole globe are Ndi Igbo. The people who hate mazi Nnamdi Kanu most bụ ndị Igbo. The people who 100% hatred ebe mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ enwela ndị dị ka ha karịa ndị Igbo. Ndị Igbo nwere onye ọkwefuru ife niile a na-pretend onye isi mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwuru ndị Igbo bido n'aka Onowu Igbo nke a Chinonye bụ ezi Iyo. Onowu Igbo kpọrọ mazi Nnamdi Kanu asị to the core and ọnwụ iyi ọ ga-anwụ. Now, Majunu, ha na campaign, ha sị gị na Peter Obi ga-akpọpụta mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị Yoruba chelọkwa ka Tinubu ligolu before akpọpụta Sunday Igboho. Ajụ m Onowu Igbo na comment section ya ka ọla anyị maka Ezu River massacre. Osim na ya nọ ha Anambra State mgbe the massacre of Ezu River na enwe ha idea. Ka ị ga na-asị na iwe ezumiyo inwe ha idea ihe niile na-eme n'ala Igbo. Nwanne comment rubbish ka m block gị. Enidiro m ndị ala here. Comment rubbish m block gị. Comment rubbish m block gị ịnụ na mbịa iyi akara here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tinye ndụ ya, tinye ndụ family ya na ọ na-achọ Biafra, no need nwere onwe ndị Biafra, most especially ndị Igbo. O need nwere onwe ndị Igbo. Emegidere ife agbagide egbe, tru egbe ka agbagide nne na nna ya ṅụọ ya. Ka nne na nna ya ṅụ, o kwesịrị ịnala ego baimụnọ. Mana duto na love onwe o needly the people, o need ka his people dị free. O continue na-eme eje kidnap onya from Kenya, ọbụla na-emeli arrest, try ya na court, follow through procedure webetie na Nigeria. Follow that is procedure. A kidnap onya kechie nyiru na anya tụbatia na Nigeria. Ndị Igbo bụ ihe ha need na bụ better Nigeria, ọbụla better ala Igbo. Ndị Igbo ihe ha need na bụ better Nigeria. Majụọ ndị Igbo, was Nigeria not better in 1960? Was Nigeria not better in 1940? So is ala Igbo better? Ka ife cause the war between during that time? Ka ife cause that war? There was a war between Biafra and Nigeria, 1967. Ka ihe bute that war? Have that problem that brought that war in 1967, have the problem been solved? The answer is no. The problem have not been solved. Now, can the Peter Obi restructure Nigeria to 1960? Can the Fulanis allow any Igbo man to bring back that is 1960 restructure, where every region will be controlling their natural resources? My contact is everywhere. Who wants my contact? My contact is everywhere. Go through this page, you will see my contact. More than 5 million Biafrans were massacred What was their cause? Up till today, you never ask what is the role of the people you are supporting. Many people preferred Peter Obi because Tinubu is old, Atiku is from north. But you never ask yourself, what exactly do you want? What exactly do you want? The person you are supporting, can the person fix Nigeria? Today, mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we know that if he come out and refuse to allow these Igbo people to suffer, I see when Asari was abusing Igbo people, and I say Asari was very 100% correct to abuse. He had to abuse Igbo because Igbo have abused themselves. Igbo reduced themselves to nothing. That is why stupid Asari Tukumbo will now abuse Igbo. Who bring Igbo to that 0%? Do you think that Sunday Igbo that is fighting for Yoruba nation can be in DSS custody or in prison? Yoruba people will allow you to be talking about election in the whole Yoruba land. Do you think it's possible? Do you think that you can hold any northern leader and he will be talking about election in Nigeria, in that Nigeria or in the north, without releasing the person? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, renditioned, and Ali Igbo is being destroyed by the so-called northern people. And what matters to you is better Nigeria. The maximum years and somebody can rule is just 8 years. And I ask you, if you use P2B to exchange Biafra now, after 8 years, when the people who want to destroy Nigeria take over and they start where they stop, who will now speak for you? Is that time you now say, okay, let's go for the Biafra? But you have the opportunity to go for Biafra. You refuse to go for Biafra. I'm against any person he come. Why you ever ono Igbo in this my broadcast? The question of me, the man now Igbo mazi Nnamdi Kanu campaign. Oh, show na now ono Igbo the extraordinary stupid. And ono Igbo cannot stand any that is on my last 30 minutes. Man, do a question on Capito B. Onye puta obu na Peter Obi lulu ọrụ na Anambra State. Let him use what the achievement he have in Anambra to campaign. But because no one the campaign, unewolu mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPOB does a kwoku unasi allow nda IPOB here there and others here there. IPOB shigi don't involve mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your campaign. Peter Obi will not free mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we don't want Peter Obi to free mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Obulu no who nwere obulu. No who bonye na calculate because afugom na o mara ife so si yo ma bi ko to maka to mu wan ala wan ogucha obu no nwere obulu. The first question o ya aju onwe ebu owu na Peter Obi ligolu o kpọpụta mazi Nnamdi Kanu ke ihe ga-abụ the fate of mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Will mazi Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafra agitation, or will Peter Obi allow mazi Nnamdi Kanu to divide Nigeria while Peter Obi is the president? Or will the killing start from the hand of Peter Obi? Will Peter Obi order the killing of Ndi Igbo? Ke ihe ga-abụ these two people? Ke ha na-abụ ga-eji wee na-emove? Ọwụ na mazi Nnamdi Kanu ligo pụta Peter Obi kpọpụta ya. Will mazi Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafra agitation? These are the first question ono Igbo kwesịrị ịjụ onwe ya. Ọjụ onwe ya this question. Ọjụ onwe ya Peter Obi kpọpụta mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Will mazi Nnamdi Kanu drop Biafra agitation? Ọwụrụ na mazi Nnamdi Kanu refuse to drop Biafra agitation, what will be the fate of Ndi Igbo? That will be the fight between an Igbo man versus an Igbo man. Then the North will now fold their hands and watch Peter Obi and mazi Nnamdi Kanu kill themselves, finish. They will destroy Ali Igbo. Oh no, we buy more of Guishi or Julo this question. Or Zalong or Jum or Manuli fellow that or sitting at Batolo, Ghana or Rash River. Atolo Bego Lekenelia. How much is that a goat and all those things? ihe niile ọ kwata dị onwe olu 200,000 wee na-ebi ego na men tinyego na IPOB. Edelu m Onowu Igbo si ya, can you tell us, can you talk about Ezu massacre? Because Onowu Igbo si na onye Iyedia, onye Okija ka ọwụ. O nwere ike ịkọlụ maka Ezu massacre. Ọ sị na ya nọlọ Nigeria. Ị nọlọ Nigeria. Iwe na campaign, ịmaghị onye na campaign mgbe ọ bụ gọvanọ, ịmalụ the roles o plegoro. So the first thing ị kwesịrị ime bụ go and study the role of the person in a defense support. We are all just only Igbo pụta, which means Onowu Igbo na-agwa anyị today, ọrụ na next 8 years or 10 years to come, ọrụ na Hope Uzodimma pụta for Igbo presidency. We should support Hope Uzodimma because we need Igbo presidency. Because Onowu Igbo, I'm not of Nigeria, I need to make my happy to be me. Onowu Igbo chọrọ ịgwa m na o yuzubeghị ọ mabeghị ihe dị mgbe internet na 2009, 2008, 2010. Onowu Igbo yuzubeghị phone and ọ na ya nọ South Africa na o mego travel. Gwazia m the kind of travel o mee. Ke the kind of travel. Now, ana-akpa nkata ịnọlụ sọsọ ndị Igbo dị wosara aka wụsọkpa ana-agbalị ala Igbo. Unu na-akwado for 2023 election, mana unu amala ndị unu na ha na-akwado ihe ha na-akwado. Asari have given a contract to be bombing ala Igbo. If the killings niile na-eme na ala Igbo, ihe niile ahụ bụ ndị otu Asari na-eme. They are reducing Igbo population. Can go and do Onowu Igbo si na abịa Zoom you send the ladies ozi because I don't have any issue with him, but they don't know every issue with him. Onowu Igbo mana Peter Obi enwela anything on me na Anambra State oge ji we campaign yellow Peter Obi because you campaign through your achievement as a governor or as anything in politics in Peter Obi chịrị Anambra State good 8 years. 8 years iruzulu oke. Ọ bụrụ na Peter Obi enwere anything o mere achieve, then not that Tinubu capable of ruling Nigeria. Tinubu is not capable of ruling Nigeria. Onye nke ama rule ndị dị even one state kita. Atiku is a failure. These 3 candidates bụ hancheni not an agenda ka ha bụ aga. What you need to do now is to go for breakaway. Esim hapụta ha sị gị na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-anọ na DSS custody until he may election. If that was the election na Igbo, ebele megbugolu ndị ga-anwụ. Ebele megbugolu ndị ga-anwụ. Ma ọkwa ma ga-agbu unu kanchi, ga-agbu unu kanchi. Aka ma dịkwulie. Ema asị gị gbadata Nigeria. When the time come, ifom na Nigeria. Mgbe oge elu, m ga-adọnye iru, adị ndonye iru ọma adị mma. Ndonye iru ị ga-ama na m nwoke donyere iru ka mfụnya bụ ife ya eme. Now, onwe voice ka ngwu na ife onwere Asari voice m ga-play here because most of unu na ebe unu gaa na nke Asari unada ege ntị ka unu pick your point. Let me check if I can get this video. I pray I get the video. God help me, I get the video. I have a caller here. Greetings from here. As I'm looking for the video, I can permit you to go ahead and speak.
Yeah, Mark, how are you?
I'm fine, but not happy.
Yeah. Not happy? Why are you not happy?
You're supposed to know my leader is not with me, so what would be making me happy?
Yeah, that's a purpose for that. The people that will be suffering more, the people through them, the Nigerian government was able to get him. But that's a purpose why he's there.
Yes.
So I just want to understand one thing. from you. What are you saying this afternoon? I just want to understand. From there, I will go on. I have listened to what you are saying, but I want you to clear what you are saying.
I have two
things.
Two things I am saying. One is that the people using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign for P2B, does it mean that P2B failed for 80 years while he was Anambra State governor? That they cannot find what he did in Anambra to use it to campaign for him? Why putting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this thing? And the people that abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they start shouting obedient, do they think that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were to be released by P2B, they think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will abandon Biafra for P2B to rule his 80 years before Biafra will continue? These are the issues I'm bringing the questions to them, and at the same time telling them, if they don't find anything they can use to campaign for P2B, let them know that P2B is as well a failure like Tinubu and Atiku. So they must not use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name. So these are the issue, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not alone.
That is a clear message, and that is the reason why we be saying the IPOB. We are not troublemakers. IPOB is never troublemakers. IPOB is just loving, kind people that look after one another, that want freedom, that want to separate and disintegrate from Nigeria. That is what IPOB is looking for. But every time, when we start, but I'm going to use it. All these obedient fools, can you just come over? Because we need to reason, and then you tell us. Then after 8 years of this year P2B ruling, what is the next? Let's say P2B rule Nigeria for 8 years, which I don't know how it's going to be possible. But let's say eventually P2B won and rule Nigeria for 8 years. So after 8 years, what is the next move? All this obedience for, because IPOB has told you guys several times, a lot of people that have issued warning, don't use IPOB to campaign. Campaign for P2B. Nobody is against any election in Nigeria. After all, you are voting, it's your right. You have right to stay in your house, and you have right to vote.
Yes, do it.
Nobody's supposed to force you to go either to vote or to sit at home. So, if you have decided to vote for Obi, IPOB is not stopping you guys. But the problem is that why are you insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and why are you insulting the dead? And why are you insulting IPOB? Because as far as I'm concerned, what you are telling us is that all these people that have died, I'm not even talking about 1967. I am talking, let's say since IPOB started. If you say that you want to make a calculation of people that have died, let's say the minimum, it would have reached like 5,000. Let's say minimum. Okay, now you people are telling us that all this death, and I should give example of this pig in the Greek. When he was talking, because I don't listen to him, but I managed to listen to him like 10 minutes. He said the way they are killing you people, woto. That was the way he said it. So all the killings that have been going on in the Igbo land, or let's say Igbo land or Biafra land, so it's because of one Nigeria people are dying. So why are you people trying to mock the dead? Why are you people trying to mock Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
They hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Sorry, continue.
I said the Igbos, 90% of Igbos have proven that they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if you don't hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have to do something for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out so that you will know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will support election of P2B or he will tell you that we are going for Biafra. But you never see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you now choose one Nigeria. So tomorrow, if P2B fail, you will turn to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and rescue you. God bear me witness. If I were to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, once P2B fail, I will abandon Biafra and I will abandon them to their fate. And I will do more than worse. That is, I will join Asari to kill them well. That is me for you. If I were to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will allow Igbos to be wiped out. The remaining one, let them go and seek asylum or other countries.
I understand what you are saying. I understand your anger, but you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot do this thing you are saying.
I know.
Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted, what is it called, one Nigeria, because he knew that we never be one Nigeria. The time he went to prison in 2017, maybe whatever they promised him or whatever position they have given, they would have given to him, he would have taken it in order for them to build up one Nigeria. He knew quite well, me and you know, that we never be one Nigeria. Never. So these Igbo people, or whoever, I don't care. Like I normally tell people, I don't care who you vote for. Because I'm not interested in one Nigeria. What I'm interested in is division. Because how can you even, Nigeria is too big, and that's why you don't have population, you don't have database. If you don't have database, how do you arrange the social care of people? You don't know who is in that country. You don't know where the person resides. You don't know what the person does. You don't know the occupation of the person. You don't know even the total population of Nigeria. So how do you manage that country? And how do they think anybody will manage Nigeria? Nigeria doesn't have database and they cannot manage it. Man, if you say that let's calculate or let's do good population, what is it called, of Nigeria? Nigeria will be reaching up to 300 million and more than, still counting. So nobody will manage Nigeria. A country supposed to have a database. You know the number of citizens that are in that country, and you know how you are going to arrange income per head. That is how you manage a country. You can't just, you don't know who is who. You don't even know how we have to locate people. You don't know if anybody commits crime. The person can even, somebody from Mali can come to Nigeria and commit crime. You don't even know where to look for him. You don't know where he comes from. And then these people continue in fact, I don't even want to call anybody. And anybody campaigning for P2B should use whatever P2B has and campaign for P2B and leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. And who told you that P2B will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? And who told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to stay there until you do your 2023 election? Who told you that?
They are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign for P2B because P2B failed woefully in Anambra State as a governor. P2B remained the only governor who ruled the Anambra State. More than 4 local governments don't have light. I not tell you 4 villages, I say 4 local governments. And I ask this Onowibo that is using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign for P2B. I tell Onowibo, can you talk about Ezu massacre? He said he was not in Nigeria when the Ezu massacre take place, so he cannot talk about it. Now, when you are not in Nigeria and you are now telling us that who was a governor when you were not in Nigeria and you don't know his activities, how will you now know if the person will now bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because I want him, why I use the Ezu massacre? Because if you say P2B will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and under P2B watch, you can protest for Biafra, nobody will kill you. Then you have to go back to P2B when he was a governor. P2B is exactly a carbon copy of Hope Uzodimma. P2B killed not less than 1,000 Biafrans and dumped their body in Ezu River. Onowu did not go, Onowu did not go and check the history. And somebody who killed thousands of Biafra while he was just ordinary governor, you are telling the people now that if he become president, he will not kill you again, or he will double the killing. And the ordinary governor, you kill your people. If you become president, you will wipe them out. And Onowu did not say, okay, let me go and make research. And I challenge him to go and make research to tell us what happened in the Ezu massacre. Cut this video, because I try to enter his broadcast. I write him on the comment. He read my comment, because for me to know he see my comment, he read it out. And he replied that he don't know what happened in the Ezu massacre. And I say, you should not talk about what you don't know. Stop talking what you don't know. Talk what you know. So don't market P2B when you don't know the history of P2B, and don't use mazi Nnamdi Kanu to market P2B because you know nothing about P2B. You are from Anambra State and you don't know what is happening in Anambra State. The meaning of Ezumiyo, do you know the meaning of Iyo? Street men that own street, and you say you are the king of street, and you don't know about the killing. Now tell me, as a king of a street that you say you are, as I am now, you don't know who is the king before you enter. You don't even know who you take the throne from his hand. And you don't know what killed the person. You don't even know the things that is playing in the street. And you say, if you get this is how people die with what they don't know about. Because that means I will know every activities and the things that have happened in the past before I take over, and the things that is happening. I can be able to give the details, in details by details. But Onowu, out of his hatred towards mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he lied that he have never known or heard about Ezu massacre that happened in Anambra, not even in Enugu or another state. Anambra, where you come from. And the people that died there, Okija boys are inside, Onitsha men are inside. All different from villages in Anambra are inside, and you say you assume you don't know about it. That means you are evil as other people. That means even if they give you the position, you will kill your people and deny it. I hate people that lie a lot. I hate liars. I hate them. If I don't know what to talk, I keep my mouth shut. I cannot be lying against something.
That the main thing why we are angry, and the main thing why we are very, very angry is not because they are campaigning for Obi, right? The reason why we are angry is that they are using IPOB, are using mazi Nnamdi Kanu for their campaign. Simple. That is the reason why we are angry. Easy, ma'am. That Simple. Is the reason we are talking. So if you want to campaign for Obi, go ahead with Obi. Stop insulting, because if you are using mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign, you are insulting the mentality and the integrity of mazi Nnamdi Kanu if you don't know that. So you are making mazi Nnamdi Kanu look like a fool. You are making mazi Nnamdi Kanu look as if he doesn't know the reason why he started fighting for Biafra at this showtime. So that is the reason what you people are trying to show. So what I'm saying, anybody that wants to campaign for election, you want to campaign for P2B, you want to campaign for whoever you are campaigning for, go ahead and take IPOB out of your mouth. If you don't know what to say, sit down in your house and do a different thing, not to come out on the internet and say nonsense. That is the problem. And like as you said now, Mark, when you are making a comment, they said that if P2B wins, that Biafra can come out and do their bit and nobody will kill them. You see what I'm trying to say? Nigeria is not one and Nigeria cannot be one. So if P2B wins now, let's say for example, so if people can do whatever they want to do, and the law will not hold them responsible. Is it what you people are trying to tell me?
Exactly. That's
so
what
we don't want one Nigeria. We don't want one Nigeria. We want a different country, because a center cannot hold together anymore. Nigeria is too big. It's too big. There is no diversity in Nigeria. No diversity.
Exactly.
In this place I am, you are talking about diversity. This is a place. How many are they? How many are they? Upon all these things, people are hearing. How many are they? The last thing they did is 65 and something million. Why will Nigeria be 300 and something million? And here they are talking about diversity on 65 million. That is what is called diversity. Yes, we have our Biafra of 70 million or 80 million. Yes, then other people will come and live in our country from different countries. Then we give them citizenship if they qualify. That is what is called diversity. Not diversity of Fulani, Hausa. But different kind of people, even people from the bush that kill people and eat them. That is not the diversity. That is not what is called diversity. Nigeria is too big. It needs to be divided. It needs to be divided. They can't handle it. They don't know anybody. They don't know names. They don't know where they come from. They don't know anybody. Nigeria has destroyed. So it needs to be divided. So everybody should go. So that is what I'm trying to say this afternoon. Mark, thank you very much. So don't just get too much angry because these foolish people, the most people are foolish. Like before you start talking, you're supposed to know what and what that is on the ground before you come out on the internet. You can't say, I don't know. Because questions can come from any angle. So when you ask the person also what happened at Oji River, the person should tell you what happened at Oji River. So you have to go and do research very well before you come on the internet to talk any nonsense. So don't get angry too much. And you remember that we don't need all these people in order to get Biafra.
At all.
That is one thing you must know.
At all. 100 men is what
Another thing you have to know is that the life of Nnamdi Kanu is not in any of their hands. His release is not in any of their hands. P2B cannot release this Nnamdi Kanu because it's not even up to standard to release Nnamdi Kanu. So don't get angry too much. We need just few people that believe in this liberation of this country called Biafra, and we will get it. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. Continue what you are doing, and God bless you, and bless all the true Biafrans. Thank you very much.
Now, for can send their message here to know Weibo, because what am my stand? Adiloma against any person na campaigning for P2B. You have every right, 100% right to campaign for P2B, but please use the achievement of P2B or what will P2B do for you people to campaign for P2B. Don't use mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra to campaign for P2B. Don't tell all people that when P2B become president, that Biafran will be marching in the street of Nigeria with Biafran flag. Nobody will kill them. These are the areas I must tell you. Once you go this area, you are looking for trouble. And the trouble not only saga. Who tell on social media, fight and real grant because men no diki console and go for this struggle. Men no dika wada waka waka and go for this struggle. Igwe Israel Oku Kanu have died for this struggle. Munyenya and go for this struggle. As it is now, use anything you know you can use to campaign for P2B. You can never see any Tinubu supporter using mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign for campaign for Tinubu, or using an article supporter using anything to campaign for using mazi to campaign for Tinubu. Maka munu getinye P2B supporters in trouble. Unu gejizia kunu pota the problem. I have not started the receiving call, please, but welcome to the program. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, sorry. I'm Nnamdi, so I just wanted to use this opportunity. So because since I've been trying to talk to you, I don't know the last time you came online was yesterday or thereabouts, but I missed the program. And my dear, I want to use this opportunity to talk to your audience and especially to some of our brothers in Nigeria. Look at those guys in Anambra State should be very, very careful. If you're in Ibariam, if you're anything between Ibariam to Oka, from Oka, Ibariam down to Bo, you have to be very, 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 very extremely careful. There's going to be a very serious reprisal attack from the soldiers according to the last ambush that soldiers were ambushed. So, and in the army, there's something we call one for all for one. So if you kill one soldier, one soldier is equivalent to like a whole village. So there's going to be a serious reprisal attack to revenge the death of those soldiers that were ambushed. So I wanted to use this opportunity to tell everybody to be very, 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 very careful. If there's something like extremely careful.
Thank you,
okay,
my
already
brother.
know this. I don't want to make.
Yes, I have already. I know.
Yeah, so you should be very, very, very careful. So according sometimes we get signals of this thing, and some of the people that are going for this thing are some of our own brothers also that are in the soldiers that are being used to carry out this reprisal attack. But we don't have any option. Our destiny is obey the last command. So we have to follow it according to the instructions. So please, everybody should be very, very careful. Thank you.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo.
No.
Onye kpọrọ ya was an ex-zoo military. Ka nsọlụ na ihe okwu n'Igbo. Ọ sị ọ bụrụ na ibi side from 33 gbadawa Nsugbe Igbariam. All those environs, ị ga-adị very careful. That is, uche gị ga-abịa maka na ndị agha ndị zoo chọrọ ịma ihe a na-akpọ emewalụ. Ha chọrọ ịbịa mmewata maka ogbugbu egburu ndị nke ha na ụmụnze community. So ọ na-agwa gị na there is underground plan. That is, enwe nkata a na-akpa nkata iju ebịa gbuo sọ ndị be anyị akwụ. So ọ bụrụ na ibi side Igbariam 33 Nsugbe and Oka, including Oka, yes, because those places Okuzu them and Umunze, ị ga-adị ezigbo atalat. That is, anya gị ga-asa vam ka uche gị dị ya maka na ife na-akwado ime ndị a na-abịa ịgba ndị be anyị kanchi. So ka uche gị dị ya. Daalụ nwanne maka this information. Now, can I back to what I was saying? Ihe m na-ekwu. Adịlọm against onye ọbụla na-eme campaign for Peter Obi. Adịlọm against ya n'ihi na ọ wụ right gị ime campaign, and the IPOB dị against onye ọbụla maka mgbe ị ga-asị ndị IPOB wee bịa for you. Afụbeghị m onye melụ Peter Obi campaign without itinye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu there. IPOB mere attack maka na ịmalụ mgbe iji endanger your life, ịmalụ mgbe iji etinye your life in danger maka na Facebook ka ị nọ na-ekwu, mana ịmalụzi ndị nọ naanị ihe ahụ ị na-ekwu na-ewe iwe and ha ga-abịa for you. Yes, ị ga-asị na n'obodo oyibo. Yes, anọ m obodo oyibo, mana ọ na mfilu onwe ndị nọ na be anyị mfilu ya karịa m, and ha ji ife n'aka. Mgbe ha ga-abịa for you, isi na IPOB bịa for you, see that na IPOB bịa kwụọ gị bunye gị ngwa ahịa ịbịa golu. So onowu Igbo ịbụ ezigbo mmadụ n'ụdị nke gị, adịlọm against you, mana biko wepụ afa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na your campaign. Asị nwa Anambra ịkọmitiri onwe gị ọ isi na ịbụ, because adịlọm sọ na ịbụ n'ọbara ndị Igbo dị gị n'arụ, because ịbụrụ nwa afọ Igbo enwelo ka egbuo mmadụ na Anambra ebe isi bịa ịyalịma ibife pụta ọ ibife bịa kwuo okwu ịyalịma ndị Igbo ndị ahụ ọ ị na-anụ na asị gị na onye abụ ịyalịma investigate n'ọbara ndị Igbo abụrụ ọbara ndị ala. Now ịchọ ime campaign welu ọlụ Peter Obi nlo na Anambra steeti maka na unu si na ọlụkọ ọlụ na Anambra steeti. Mụ na onwe m nọ here onye Anambra ka m bụ, afụbela m anything Peter Obi lụ ọ na nnọkịta inye m akwụkwọ si m depute 20 things Peter Obi lụ na Anambra. I cannot give one. I cannot even give one because amaghị m ihe ọlụ, because anyị na ihe unu na-ekwu okwu na unu were ya. Tinubu today na campaign for president. Tinubu ejighị Sunday Igbowo wee na campaign. Ndị otu Tinubu ejiri Sunday Igbowo wee na campaign for Tinubu. Atiku na campaign. Atiku anjiho gịnị ka na-akpịa ndị Fulani na ndị ọzọ wee na kampeni. Atiku ji his credit ihe o mepụtagoro, ihe o mere na be ha na ihe o mere ndị Naijiria wee na kampeni. Tinubu ji nke o mere na Lagos wee na kampeni. Welunu nke Peter Obi mere na Anambra wee kampeni ya ka na onwere ife ome. Ọ bụrụ na onwere ife ome, o gosi na Peter Obi bụ ihe ise failure. So ọ bụrụ nkwu onye akpa amụma adapụ. Ọ bụrụ na enwere ike ịgụpụtala ihe o mere na Anambra were kampeni ya, o gosi na ọ bụ failure. So wolu na ihe ahụ o mere kampeni wee maka na ife dị ekwu ya bụ na moment itinye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na your campaign, ịchọgo IPOB okwu, and ịchọta IPOB okwu, IPOB ga-anụsa gị ọgụ na social media, IPOB ga-anụsa gị ọgụ na your fiscal, anyị ga-agbasa gị, and ọ bụrụ na isi ike ị ga-ada, and ịda nwere ihe ga-ejide, maka na bifo ikwuba okwu ị ga-adị sure ihe ị na-ekwu. Ị ga-ama ife ị na-ekwu bifo ikwuba okwu. Before you support a candidate, the first thing ị ga-eme bụ ga check the role the candidate play in the past. Ị ga-check the roles the candidate play na in the past. So you check the profile of the person of whom ị na-efe na-akpọ underground investigation. Then ịpụta ị na-ekwu okwu ịmalụ yes na ihe ị na-ekwu n'ime ya na enwe ka ajụ eju ga-ese you can defend your word. Na ọ bụla ịpụta ikwuba okwu maka na inwe Facebook, ya ọ bụla ịpụta ikwuba okwu maka na ị na-ekwu okwu, because enwe ka ị ga-eji kwuru okwu emebezi ya ahụ ikwu ka emezi eme, because ekwuchi okwu amabazi aka, mgbe amabazi aka afụ na ịbụ chaf, afụzie na ịbụ chaf, onye bụ na eweruzie gị mee ife chụzie aja ekwesịrị ịchụ. That is one thing. Maka mgbe a ga-asị gị na IPOB na attack ndị Peter Obi, IPOB nọkwala onwe ha. IPOB leadership agwago that na ha enweghị hand in anything election. Ngị wepụ IPOB ya, enwebeghị onye IPOB pụta sị gị there will be no election. IPOB asịrọ gị na ịma atụ vote. Ọ bụrụ na o nwere esi gị na ịma atụ vote, ị ga n'iti onye ahụ. Mana mgbe ị ga-eji chọta IPOB bụ iwere afọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee mebe die. Because ọmafia arụ esi na Tinubu bịa mee campaign na Biafra land, onwere emeri attack. Atiku bịa mee campaign, onwere emeri attack. Then Labour Party Peter Obi bịa eme attack. Ọmafia olu na arụ na-ekwubịa ma kịta anụnwa unu ji aka unu na-ekote unu kotecha enya. Unu kotecha enya mgbe ọ ga-emebezi unu esi ịkpọbakwa ndị IPOB, mana IPOB n'ụlọ onwe ha ma ị na-akpọ ha, ị na-adọ ha ka ha bịa gbasa gị won election. Mgbe ahụ isi ịkọbakwa ndị ugwu n'ụlọ onwe ha. So n'ọlụ na onwe unu kịta ka IPOB n'ụlọ onwe ha, anyị nidlo Peter Obi kpọpụtara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ na-ahụ ndị ugwu njuwe kidnap Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, rapụrụ IPOB na ndị ugwu. Anyị ma game anyị ga-agba ka Maazị wee pụta. Anya yolo Peter Obi. Peter Obi the evil. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi is a killer. And Mwa no here will be the last person here campaigning for Peter Obi. And when they go to Biafra, Peter Obi putanga mi okute. Because your brother ngo, your brother ngo, igami ye. Now, under Peter Obi, Asari boys, Nebundi Igbo, on a video nge play lunu makasari here. Actually, keep pay attention na this video. Pay attention. One need comment here rubbish in block working and well on time for Ndala. Pay attention to this video.
My wife and the security with her were arrested. They were taken to
Oh, can't you lose the phone?
demanded in court.
But the voice and apple off, man.
Demanded in prison. The second set were coming from Abia. They were caught. They were declared ESN. It was on this thing. Remanded in prison without even a plea taken from them. That's how they manipulate the judicial. Well, that's how we can manipulate the judicial system in Rivers State. The Commissioner of Police, hand in glove with him, in connivance with him, works. Arrested my people. I've gone up to see the IG of police.
The voice and I put off, man.
Arrested my people.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Nga connect here. Let me check if this one.
Destroyed that road. It was on this thing, remanded in prison without even a plea taken from them.
Listen. Now pay attention here. This man now nagwagi here now the killing that is going on in Abia State, in Igbo land, and everything. Actually, keep pay attention to the killing. How they are killing Igbos, and when you see them, they will come with army uniform. They will come with police. You will think they are army. Pay attention to the video and watch Asari Neku here now. This thing Asari could hear. 100% all the correct, yeah. Watch and again,
How they manipulate the that's how we can manipulate.
Not this one.
The Commissioner of Police, hand in glove with him, in connivance with him, works. Arrested my people. I've gone up to see the IG of police. Arrested my people, including my wife, took them, remanded them in prison custody. The second set of people were arrested. They were coming from Abia. They were coming.
Do you hear that? The second set of people were arrested. They were coming from where? Abia. Pay attention. They were coming from where? Abia. Pay attention.
They were coming from standing up and defending the life.
They are coming from battlefield. Let me play it again.
They were accosted.
Let me play it. Pay attention.
My wife and the security with her were arrested. They were taken to court, remanded in court, remanded in prison. The first set. The second set were coming from Abia. They were caught. They were declared ESN. It was on this thing. Remanded in prison without even a plea taken from them. That's how they manipulate the judicial work. That's how we can manipulate the judicial system in Rivers State. The Commissioner of Police, hand in glove with him, in connivance with him, works. Arrested my people. I've gone up to see the IG of police. Arrested my people, including my wife. Took them, remanded them in prison custody. The second set of people were arrested. They were coming from Abia. They were coming from battlefield. They were coming from standing up and defending the life and property of people. They were arrested. They were accosted. Ordinarily, the police people cannot arrest them, cannot disarm them. They know it out of respect for their unity.
Did you hear that? He said that Wike mistakenly arrested his people. They were coming from where? Abia. They were coming from battlefield. What did Asari boys go to do for Abia? They go for kidnapping, killing. And when they are killing, when you hear that the military are in Abia, when you hear that the military are in Abia State killing people, you will think they are the real army men. You will think that these are Nigerian men. These are Asari Tokumbo. And you cannot see Peter Obi say, ask why is my people dying every day? You can never see Emeka Ofo say, why is my people dying every day? Okezi Bazu is the governor of Abia State. You cannot see them. Ask. These people people that is answering Ebubagu, where are they from? You pay Asari to bring his boys from nowhere to come and kill in Igbo. And you think that a P2B who is there watching all these things can change anything? Many people are saying when Asari showed the AK-47 on a live video, they are saying they will arrest him. Who will arrest Asari? Asari is above the law, in case you don't know. In Nigeria, me and you day to day, Asari Tukumbo is above the law. Why is Asari above the law? Asari is a criminal. And the 100 of P2B cannot do Asari anything. Why? Because P2B is a slave to the people that is controlling Asari. The people that is controlling Asari are the Fulani Caliphate. The people that are controlling P2B are the Fulani Caliphate. The people that is controlling Tinubu are the Fulani Caliphate. Can P2B defeat Fulani Caliphate? Those of you will shout, if P2B enter, everything will be well with Igbo. How many years did Jonathan rule? How many years did Jonathan rule as a president? After the Jonathan's tenure, what was the achievement of Jonathan to the Niger Delta, to the so-called South-South? What was the achievement of Jonathan? There is no road tied by Jonathan in the South-South. There is no university built by Jonathan in the South-South. Both the Niger Delta militants become more poorer under Jonathan's watch because Jonathan was acting based on the Nigerian constitution. Can P2B change Nigerian constitution? The answer is no. When you say he can do it, the question I want to ask you, how many senators come from Anambra State? It's just 3 senators. How many senators come from Imo State? 3 senators. How many senators come from Enugu State? 3 senators. How many senators come from Abia State? 3 senators. Now, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 15. 3 times 5 is 15. The senators that are Igbo, the Igbo race produce is 15 senators. When you add the South-South, you will have about 20-something, or let me say 30 senators, or close to, yes, 30 senators. Now, how many senators come from only Kano State? How many senators come from Kaduna State? The North has more than 70 senators. How can you make the law in the Senate, in the upper chamber? Or no, who did not ask or dissect this thing? They will tell you the masses are the structure. My brother, who are the structures of Buhari when Buhari was campaigning? And when Buhari entered, were you there with him? Did you do anything? Were you able to change Buhari to fix Nigeria? No, because there is people that control the Nigeria. Now, you want to exchange your freedom, the freedom of mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the freedom of Nnamdi Biafrans, the freedom for just 8 tenors, 8 years. That is impossible. That can never come to pass. On your own. Agwamunu. One question, can I do obedience? I set 2 million for obedient followers. And I asked them, if any obedient followers can tell me 2 things that P2B did in Anambra to convert consumption to production in Anambra State, I will give the person 2 million. I, MAP, will give the person 2 million. I come from Anambra State. He only scam Anambra people, tell them that he owns a hero, Ompa. End of the day, we found out that he only have share in Ompa, that the owner of Ompa is from South Africa. Is that not importation? Is that not increasing the consumption? If you people continue dragging mazi Nnamdi Kanu name in P2B campaign, we will release the profile of P2B in Anambra State. On Anambra Kambu, Ada Kolum Anambra Kol. So you people should do yourself a good favor to take mazi Nnamdi Kanu out from P2B campaign, because in Anambra, from the day Anambra and Nigeria entered democracy in 1999 till today, the only governor that performed well, little bit small, is Dr. Chris Nwabeze Ngige, OON, Onwa, from Alo in Idemili. And his record is there. Peter Obi did not meet 1/4 of Ngige for his 8 years. Ngige ruled only 3 years. Peter Obi go to Alba to construct a airport. He reached there. There is a transformer. Alba people provide land, and there was a transformer there. That transformer, you cannot build airport there. What did Peter Obi do? He said he will not build except Alba. Under him, are there any airport in Anambra State? Do you know the meaning of airport? Do you know that airport will draw international bodies, more companies, and other things, and it will easy transportation and the job creation? Why did he fail to build a local airport in Anambra? Because he wants to be importing bombs so that business will be moving. Transportation. Moto, he never did this. But even on this is drunkard that left now. This drunkard, Willie Obiano, that all of you are calling names, he performed better than Peter Obi, 100%. And I can prove it to you. The person who brings airport, whether it's working or it's not working, to Anambra people is Willie Obiano. Did Peter Obi do it? Do you know? You will tell me that if Peter Obi left the money that he used to build it. So you left it in which bank? Fidelity Bank. Who is the highest shareholder in Fidelity Bank? Is it not Peter Obi? You are importing sardine. Why can't you create sardine, manufacture it to create job opportunity? It's importing, not the consumption. Come to Anambra State, where we come from. What is Peter Obi investment? Can you in Anambra State tell me the investment of Peter Obi in Anambra that to create job opportunity in Anambra? I told me get to the profile. Somebody will come and tell me that Peter Obi construct a head bridge that is not up to 2 kilometers. It's not up to even 1 kilometer. You construct it for good 80 years. And because all of you, obedience cannot see what they will use to campaign, you are using mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did he also die for Peter Obi to become president? Did mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did they arrest, kidnap mazi Nnamdi Kanu for Peter Obi to be president? Did the Biafrans that are dying every day, were they dying for Peter Obi to be president? Did Ojukwu fought Biafran war for Peter Obi to be president? Did the 5 million Biafrans that died, do they die for Peter Obi to be president? Can't you ask yourself this question? Can't you ask yourself this question? Have you asked yourself, if they give Peter Obi this president and he failed, where will you start? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't need you. What we want, be obedient. Let us be IPOB. Do your own. Jeje, Wayo, fight your fight. Allow us to do our own. We will not interfere in your election. IPOB will never involve themselves in your election. But if you, as obedient, you now draw us, we will tell you that we control the land. All these people in Africa, one of them gave me face leak. None of them gave me face leak. Day your day, can you go put the profile picture of Binama? Day your day, so that we will not bring you Peter Obi. Asari Tukumbo is now using his own Niger Delta to come to Abia State to kill, come Anambra State to kill, come Imo State to kill, and the Peter Obi keep quiet. Can one single president make a nation? How many of you have asked yourself, will Boko Haram take their sword back if Peter Obi enter? With people like Asari Tukumbo, with these people that is killing, will they stop? Do you know the problem of Nigeria? The problem of Nigeria, not by who will be the president, is by who will protect the Fulani agenda. In don't they wear konkosana? Oh, you beg outside the That is why you know who won it. Since you know nothing about P2B, remove mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wep mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because no oblomu wapo or no we boss Nanyama live in Anambra State during the P2B, because only Obunanamalo about Ezu massacre. That means you know nothing about Anambra State. Imagine Ezu. This is this is how Ijele started. This is that time. Manachia Zolia. We set here example. Oh no, you heard that big at least by now. Okabu example, yellow no, Eke na amount. Come on IPOB. IPOB. Abulo daisy. And Adilo Zindo. Obi Lawago man. And what is the Ijindo Anipolo? And the worst war you can engage with any person, but in Osaboye Nejulon their polife again. We have chosen to die in this Biafra restoration. In case many of you are malo. And yet you're going to run in line. In the one on our watch, your life they sweet you. Ndugi na togo, tondwanya da toze anyuto. Iya igabagi abuna, unamalo kaisi nolo. Ndu na tunu, tondwanya da toze anyuto. The only thing that can restore our life back is Biafra restoration. And you want to know because Facebook nyeje anolo mungi so mana onwere na na hapụta na Facebook nnogi so onya hu ga-emegi ihe nchọkọ omegi. That is why ndị ebe mpụta since ọ bụ mụ anọ na Facebook nkwuchitelu ndị ahụ na analo na Facebook nchie nwa warning si gị wepụ mazi Nnamdi Kanu na your campaign. That is why ndị respect anyị don remain a standing person na Igbo. Afubehom somebody dị ka anyị don. Ọ na-agba wing ya na-agbasi ike. Ịma afia na this rubbish. And onwelo anya IPOB ga-apụta tata bụla anyị don mgbe anyị don mee mistake IPOB kpọrọ ya ọ respect onwe kwanyere onwe ugwu correct everything IPOB na-eheli ya today. Anyị don release egwu mụ anyị na-share anyị don everywhere na-atụsi agwụ ogwu because it's a man that has respect. It's a man that has wisdom. And you don't know yes, somebody will and may get it. Man, no, you what I know by ye coat. What put there chest in the kaya, the cat chest in Badami Rami. One ne, o fumbuli if not that chest, Yanani Nime. Why long a boo? Atom, obedient person. Each email P2B campaign. Atom can for the activities of a P2B achievement. Because on camera. The only thing my P2B may achieve is that he's a murderer, he's a criminal, he's a 419. That is the only achievement. He 419 Anambra money, use Anambra state money to buy share in a South Africa company called and branded it his own. Hero is not P2B. P2B Ablo Hero. And when you ask Anambra people today, who is the owner of Hero? They will tell that Hero is P2B product, is P2B company. Why P2B buy ordinary share and from South African company and he imported Hero? Is that not a 419 and scamming? And he did that with Anambra state money. We're using his name and his family name. On we scam, carry that one. Is there any other scam that he passed that one? And it's me that is Anambra person, you want me to shut up? P2B killed Biafrans while he was a governor. He massacred us and he dumped our body in Ezu River. In case you have forgotten. That is why we are sure, oh no, can you talk about the killing? Can you talk about the killing of the Ezu massacre so that your followers we know that you are truly Ezumi, let me see how you will address Ezu massacre and exonerate P2B from inside. You say you never hear about Ezu massacre and you are involving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is a hypocrite? So if I call or know who 419, he will say I call him 419. But he never knew that when you support evil, when you support a 419 person, you are also a 419. You are supporting P2B. P2B came out to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu irrelevant, not knowing that the IPOB are solidly behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot relegate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of P2B. You can't, and you can never. IPOB leadership but make a very wonderful decision, very fantastic, fantabulous decision. They said they don't have hand in an election in Nigeria. What they are focusing is Biafra restoration and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did we beg you people to use P2B to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? If by tomorrow now IPOB starts making a bad campaign for P2B, because I know how to keep P2B campaign. If you don't know, if I want to campaign a bad campaign for P2B, I will come out and tell you that let's vote for P2B. P2B will give us Biafra. P2B is, we have reached agreement with P2B. Once P2B enter, he will declare Biafra. We will go. And you know that will not go well with the North. I mean, you people don't know this thing. Or bad campaign for P2B. Once we involve Biafra fully, I wear our men. Now, obedient movement, they put your Biafra flag there. Yes, P2B. You know the meaning. Unamalo the meaning. Oh no, do you know what I am telling you now? In we got put obedient movement, I only IPOB flag. It's an amen. No, it's an amen. In no bottle. That is why IPOB is saying, day your day. Let us day our day. Kayali bogo. Man cannot ban ogo. On social media. Make what larger. Abanye Beni while also. He gave face me AK-47. All February, Kega, my man, no man. I block it. February, Amalo, Obolin on Facebook, now, Bawashono Kopaka. When the men had lost Indo, men had lost Indo. Men was by sequence. Onye we are the men got their van. Men get foggy. And they get tagging borogon. On here for Mobia, that is Obia there. You make a way rap Mebelu P2B campaign. Talk whatever you want to talk. The moment you put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, going and useless P2B, a free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ever came on our choke. That is the place you got it wrong. And that is place you invite IPOB to come for you. Because we never send you that. To hell with one Nigeria. IPOB need one Nigeria. And you like a promise IPOB today that near no Biafra land to London, IPOB will not accept it. Promise it, we will not accept it. Let us get our freedom and we will use our hand, turn it to London. Onefum, Adulam after politics in IPOB, and when men Ngachi Biafra, not people like me. I cannot, even ordinary counselor, I cannot take. Even ordinary PG in Kitty self. You know, me. Because other afiaru or fiabaru can you know this is unajuko no munu. Ona ndị Igbo niile nọ na ani mekwe na-ekwusi ike ajugo m obedient people. What is the agenda of ndị Igbo by producing P2B? Do you know that 99.9% of obedient don't ndị Igbo don't know what is agenda? Are you aware of this? Hamali ebo agenda. Henweli ye hama. Their mission is that P2B go Igbo. Let only Igbo go there. They forget that Jonathan, good luck Ebele Jonathan, is from Otuokwe. And he go there. Go to Otuokwe today. And yet, there are the people suffering more than every other people. Undermining that Jonathan comes from Otuokwe. Go to Bayelsa today. Bayelsa is one of the worst states any person can go to start. And Bayelsa is supposed to be London because they are very few in population and well endowed with natural resources. But Jonathan ruled Nigeria for good 6 years. Yet, the Niger Delta, the so-called South-South, cannot be proud of Jonathan's achievement. There is nothing, there is no single good legacy Jonathan leave for the Niger Delta, rather than making Niger Delta to be a slave to the Fulani Caliphate. Do you know that Jonathan cemented the slaveness of the Niger Delta by awarding a pipeline contract to the son of the soil of Niger Delta, making them to be guiding pipeline? Jonathan did not use his veto power. You people are talking today to give Niger Delta the power to hide, to move, to establish something in Niger Delta. I have a caller here. Greetings, Mwachineke, Mwada.
Mazi Eziokubundo, Mazi Mark, good afternoon. How are you?
As you can see, I'm very fine, doing great. Just that I'm not happy.
Our new commander, how are they doing?
They are doing great. They are fine.
Okay, I know we're expecting so much from that young man. We'll continue to pray for him.
Exactly. I have already told him that. Every morning, every day.
Tell him we love him. That's why to whom much is expected, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Exactly.
We know that the energy in him, the energy that is fused in him by Chukwu Kikadiama might be that quality of econ. So we know he's coming to do great things. So we'll continue to shower him. We'll continue to hold him in prayer. We'll continue to pour our blessings to activate that anointing that is fused in him by the grace of Chukwu Kikadiama.
He said,
having said that, Mazi, my name is Marianne Heder. I'll be speaking from Maryland, United States. I'm going to be very brief because I am as I'm speaking to you, I'm busy. But the topic you're treating that I just wanted to chip in, one or two things. One, people must understand this. For every building, there's a specific foundation. For every project, there's a specific vision.
Exactly.
For anything you do in life, you must first of all conceive it. Then you have your plan set out. Think it through. Then that's what the foundation is. But I just use building to actualize or bring to perspective what I'm about to share with us or tell us. So,
exactly.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Hamadike one of Biafran land. The foundation he has laid is for Biafran restoration, period. It's not for anybody to come in there to try to build on that foundation. Because this is a solid foundation. And every variable, every material, every tool that are required to let this building stand has been laid in this foundation. And he was inspired. I'm going to take us to the Bible. Just like before Moses began to move, Ancient of Days took him and did what is called the 10 Commandments according to the Torah. That 10 Commandments is the foundation of the building of the nation of Israel. That is why they are still working on that foundation.
Exactly. Even
though Israel today is a secular government, they rely heavily on that law of Torah to actualize where they are. It was given to them according to, from their perspective, by Chukwu Kikadiama, through Moses. That's the foundation. Our foundation has been given to us by Chukwokika through Mazi Onyendu, the mandate he has. For every foundation of a nation, it is being laid with a blood. Even when you go to the Bible, it will tell you, before the foundation of the physical earth was laid, the lamb was killed. That is Yeshua in the spiritual realm. Blood that are being spilled today in the name of this project we are in is for the laying of the foundation of this building, this project we call Biafra. Unfortunately, and people must understand that it's not every blood that is shedded this time that are meant for it. It's the blood of the innocent Umuchineke. Because it says only the blood that is spotless. These are our brothers and sisters, our mothers and fathers, that their blood are being spilled for no just cause. They haven't done anything. Exactly. Just because they happen to come from that location. These are innocent people that are not wanting in any law known by man or even known by the Spirit. They are the sacrifices. They are the sacrificial land. And that is why we must protect this foundation. We must protect this project. We must bring them to actualization so that we can honor them. They cannot die in vain. So let me traject quickly. Let me segue quickly to round it up. Like I said, I'm not going to be long on this. So anybody, whether you are doing politics, whether you are doing Biafra project on your own, as long as you don't come to this foundation, as long as you're not building on this foundation, which part of it is what the structure called DOS. As long as you're not building and working with them, you are working on a different foundation. Let it be known. And anybody following them must understand they're working on a different project. You cannot lay a foundation for a story building and then you come and take 3-story building and put on it. It cannot stand. It will topple. So the foundation God has laid through our Onyendu, only him and God holds the blueprint, which has explained or has given insight to DOS what this master plan is, this blueprint, and that's what they're following. So I just want to make it so anybody campaigning for BO or Haruna or whatever, let them build their argument based on the foundation and the vision that individual has laid. You cannot go and work in Sokoto and you want to go in Manfe to go and collect your salary. It's never done.
Exactly.
It's never done. Go to the spiritual realm or physical realm. So I want them to know they cannot be doing that if they think that their candidate, if they think that whoever they're supporting, if they think that their argument is solid and should be superior, let them run on the foundation the person has laid. We are running on the foundation God has given to Onyendu, who he has laid. Whether it is good or bad, we believe solidly in it. That is why we are proud to say we are solidly behind him and ready to give our lives. And we are coming under the leadership of who? HOD, under DOS, which is the foundation. I rest my case. Thank you, my brother, for listening. God bless you.
You always at point. You always bring out the best. Thank you. I remember.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now,
I want to play this voice to those of you who say that if P2B enter, that he will bring out mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you people to pay attention and ask yourself, when he bring mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what will be the fate? Listen to mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Ask the whole world to please help us develop on Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A zoo river must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it.
Okay. Let me transfer it to the other phone and play it so that our people will hear it very well. because some are saying they are not, the voice is down. Let me transfer it to the other phone. Pay attention, because I tell you people, the question you should be asking yourself is, if you put P2B there and they bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what will be the fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the P2B? Are they going to work together? Are they going to be building one Nigeria? Are they going to, how would they do it? P2B, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I know. Hey, our people, I don't know how our people reason. Somebody killed you while he was a governor, ordinary governor nkịtị ka enyelie. Ojide ndị Biafra si sụọ ha ka akwụgbuo ha ka nchi, gba ha woto. Ọkwa P2B gba ndị Biafrans woto. Ọkwa that is bacha ha tinye their body in this thing. Dump their body in the Zoo River. Yet you are telling me that somebody like that will become your governor and he will not repeat, will become your president and he will not repeat the same thing. Are you kidding me? Donald Azubike, greetings from here. I cite you. Okay, one. Odogunemi Fesilike. I cite you. There one. I will try to bring the video, but they might bring that, they might see it. They might see it to ban me if I do that. Let me check. Let me check if it have arrived.
Zuliva once again to ask the whole world to please help us develop on Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy.
I believe you are seeing our people.
And that will also form part of what is tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget this people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case when he's a mass murderer, he's a killer. The Zoo River is testimony.
I believe you heard that. Peter Obi will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Peter Obi will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see Peter Obi that will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you see Peter Obi that will bring Mazi Nnamdi? Is it this Peter Obi that you are telling me? Oh no, Weibo. Oh no, Weibo TV. Do you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I will forward this thing to you. Because I hate some people that are matured. Let me forward it to him. In case, before Gassin or for here, I am forwarding it. Come on, Nnamdi. This is a no number. Can I forward there to him? Because I don't know how some people. I have forwarded it to No Weibo, and I want he or No Weibo to please analyze to me how these two people can work together if Peter Obi actually become president. Can he work with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now, ordinary governor massacred our people. I have forwarded it to No Weibo. I have forwarded it. Now, Ono Weibo TV, I want you to pay attention to listen to this. After you listen to it, then as Ezumi yo, because Ezumi yo, Imanambe Buri Yabu mi yo, Kuchegidia. Ezumi yo, onye Peter Obi bukwari yabu, Ezumi yo. Eze umi yo. Umiyo Peter Obi sukwala akwa ife ahụ Kuchegidia and this is Ezumiyo. Ezumiyo Peter Obi suru umiyo akwụ. Gbazi anyị your own take. Get again.
So please help us develop on Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that
let me start it so that I will be showing the dead bodies.
Once again to ask the whole world So please help us develop on Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate results, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a murderer. Peter Obi killed these people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget these people. A Zoo river must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case where he is a mass murderer, he is a killer. A Zoo river is testimony.
A Zoo river is the testimony of it. He killed many and he buried them in a mass grave. He put them in a mass grave. Peter Obi, what Hope Uzodimma is doing is too small to compare to what Peter Obi did to Nnamdi, because our brain are too small. Very small thing we forget. Apota Nnamdi afro between Nnamdi and the wine. You wosazi ahụ yike apiabago oku. Nnamdi are like umunwanyi. Not every woman, because we have very intelligent women. Manenwe umunwanyi very loose. Fidelix sources. Mazi next court is on the 18th of October. And let me use this opportunity to announce to Biafrans, there is nothing like sit at home on Tuesday, being the 3rd or the 4th of October. There's no sit at home. Go about your business. Go do your work. Go wherever you are going. On the 7th of October, go about your business. On the 17th of October, if you are in Europe, all roads lead to London, to UK for a 1 million march. Now, let's go back to what we are doing. Did you people see it? A murderer. How can a murderer turn around without being apologized, without being accepting his, without him saying, oh, I am sorry? I just reply you and you are asking the same question again. I don't think you are listening. Now you see it. IPOB don't want to play a game with some of you, because if we play the game you people are playing, then we keep it to be in the north. If you people don't know, and if you people force us to do it, we will do it, and the northern people will keep it to be. If you people that don't use your brain, if you people drag IPOB to your obedience campaign, we will bring IPOB madness to the obedience campaign. And believe you me, no, it is, why are you doing this? Manaina gunu now. Campaign for you. Okunu for Tinubu. Tinubu na melo mwe campaign. Omehokwa Sunday Igboho involved. Omelokwa Yoruba Nation involved. Tinubu supporters. If Tinubu enter, all the people, all the charges, all the arrest of Sunday Igboho will drop. I never see Tinubu telling, or Tinubu supporters telling you that if Tinubu win, he will give them Oduduwa Nation. The Oduduwa can protest. I never see him. Oh no, Igbo. With others, stay away. Take mazi Nnamdi Kanu away from your mouth. Makanai makwakeje majo campaign. O campaign unu neku. I will leave Biafra Daniel unu. Ege buka Peter Obi na not. And in Bemba video, don't say we didn't warn you. We won and we cry, we shout. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of this miscreant you are watching. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the zombie. Malo nahu. And then the meaning of zombie. Zombie na nukwa go, hada nukom. Nga nukwa go, ma nukwa kom. Ndo na tokwa go to, or da tokwa muwa. ị ka na-echekikwa maka ụmụ gị anaghịkwa na-eche anything maka mgbe ọ ga-ebido ị ga-asị ọpụta na ndị enweghị ihe ha ji ndụ ha kpọrọ. I took oath to restore Biafra, not to make Nigeria work. Ijubelo onwe gị ese, can Nigeria work? Ijugo onwe gị ese, Fulani, what is Fulani agenda? Ijugo onwe gị ese, what is Fulani agenda? Kedu ihe bụ Fulani agenda? Kedu the mission of Fulani? Do Fulani want one Nigeria? Who bring one Nigeria to their knees? Who destroy one Nigeria? You have never asked yourself this question. Do you think that the problem in Nigeria can be solved within the period of 8 months? Anambra State is an example. Kekiru Nanya, the Anambra State. Who can tell me one major project P2B did in Anambra? Ongolonyo. In the catechism, P2B got a 500 computer Kelu student. How much is 500 computer? And how many schools are in Anambra State? How many local governments? How did he distribute it? In a Kelu 500 this thing. We have an important call here. Greetings, Dr. Donald Azubike. Okay, loud and clear, the word is listening.
Okay. I want to salute Biafrans worldwide. I greet you all and I thank God for life, for the gift of life. Emma, with the case of P2B, I don't know what is wrong with our people. I don't know I don't know the problem that we have. That are in one memory loss. P2B Buru, Biafra, bastardly, killed, murdered young men, cold blood. Okay, so for any man, any Biafra to be campaigning for P2B, any same IPOB member, or any Biafra to be campaigning for P2B, that person must be a bloody user. Because, or make anything, that man, you will also realize that most and all of our politicians, they always ask to impress their paymaster, which is the Fulani Ganjawi. You understand? So I don't understand why anybody should be supporting or campaigning for anything. It's a disgrace that people know about P2B. I even heard one time when somebody was saying, one of our brothers was saying, if Fanny Kayode attacks P2B, we will attack him or whatever. I'm not part of that gang. I'm solely sold out for Biafra restoration. I have no other agenda than Biafra restoration. I will not go for also Fanny Kayode, more P2B, who will tell you million times. That would not, I will not budge. I will not be affected. It will not affect me in any way. Okay?
Exactly.
So any Igbo politician made anything, you understand? So it's about time we boycott these people. At the end of the day, we are going to stay aloof and watch them do their nonsense. But one thing is clear. 2023 will be the climax of everything, where we are going to have a melting pot, where it will be either Biafra or nothing. It's fast approaching. I want you people to begin to tell our fellow Biafrans that, okay, we go for final, this is our final moment, final decision. This is it. We are at the injury time, as people will say. This is our injury time. So either we stop Biafra or not to restore Biafra. But I pray that we are stay focused and not be shaken, because if you made one comment, you said Chineke Jeronian do the blueprint. I know it was Maria Herder that said that.
Exactly.
God kept Onyendu, and I've been saying this all over, that I follow Onyendu because God has given him the mandate, the vision to project and to restore Biafra. You understand? You see, so I'm not budged. I don't care if whoever shows up tomorrow to bring heaven to Nigeria. That is their business. And let me even bust their bubble. It's not a curse. Nigeria is dead. And there's nothing good that will come out of Nigeria. Nigeria is a dead thing. It will never be resuscitated and will never be well with Nigeria. I curse Nigeria every day of my life. I don't know what people think. They think that Nigeria came from God. Nigeria did not come from God. Nigeria is a made-up country. It's a made-up name. And no respect should be accorded to that country called Nigeria. Nigeria is scum. It's garbage to me. And I resent anybody that projects Nigeria. Even have a way. I don't want to say I hate such people. Because it's so sad that for 20, 30 years of my life, I've been watching people kill us, name us, deprive us of everything and everything. Maga can I Nigeria? That they should be focused and not be dismayed or dissuaded by some antics of the typical Nigerian politicians and the way and their mannerisms. They are good at luring people into sweet and goody news. Like, oh, it's gonna be well, we'll do it. What can Peter B do? Even if you give Peter B, he just do Peter B, okay, anyway, in any sense. Peter B, he says to you. Because after the history of other man, he has no chance in hell to win that thing. All we done that we pull in our go, all we done that Fulani got pronounce the result. All we done that Fulani got articulate the results. Now, how they put PVC or whatever they call it. So, what chance does Peter B have? Will Peter B stop the underage people voting in the law from voting? And will Peter B stop the INEC chairman, which must be a Fulani man, from using his pen to change the figure? He's so foolish. He's so dumb. You see, I don't care about him. Also, boy, it's none of my business. I don't care about these people. You see, I want Biafra to be focused. Biafra is at hand. Support ESN with all that you have. Onyedu said it. Onyedu said ESN is all that we have. Because women name support ESN. That's all I have to say.
Ndewo. That is Dr. Donald Azubike, one of the coordinators in IPOB. Now, our Chinonso Obiora wrote, Mazi, why can't you start blocking all these useless morons and the flav here? I wanted to do so, but the reason I did not block them is that I want to drop this question for them. This useless autopilot, I want to drop this thing for all of you. How many of you remember that Gumi Ofidu, aka Simon Ekberima, said that Nelly sold mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, and because of that, he gave Nelly 4 days to confess how he said mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and everything happened, and he released the Nelly's Ekus. Now he told you people again that is a DOS, Chike Dozie Manchina Sanworu, that sold mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today again, he is no longer Nelly Ofegu. It's no longer DOS. It's now a more powerful. It's now, he said it's a Mamo BC, something like that. And this bingos called autopilot cannot ask Gumi Ofidu, which one will we follow? Which one will we follow? You people cannot ask because all of you are born fools. Nothing is different between born fools and you. The typical example of those that have lost the legitimacy to think about themselves are the autopilot imbeciles. They are imbeciles. They cannot think. In Wabuni for Hanchanine, imagine Mada Chiamaka, onye nwanyi Paul Dosenono. Obulo no nwanyi bagolu menopause. Nwanyi amamu nwa. Nwanyi ife ni anya tigoleti. Nwanyi nwoke ọzọ mmegidegoro ife. La daizi piatu onya clitoris ye. Oda ile ife dia na aba ayogo ka ala 70 years old woman. Ka Rafael Chiamaka Ajari mkpọlụ Rafael nwa ada Rafael Dosenono ọ na-asị efele esim na onye ahụ ma ife Ọ dị echiche nwa ọ ga-amụ. Ọ dị echiche because o wolugo ụmụ ya anya wunye na 70 years old woman. Then echi niile na onye ahụ pụta ọ sị gị na ya na fight for freedom. Freedom for whom? Onye ka na fight area. O nwere future, ọ mara na o nwere future. Wee na-eme ihe ọ maka na iche eke na nwa ada Rafael mana onye o nwere future. That is why o ji choose. So since o na-enwere future, let him become a sabo because echi niile ọnwụ onweghị any person get take over. And he choose to be sabo. So tomorrow night, he never expect Kamuna that kind person. He has no future. So if you check out most of all these sabos, he have no future. Some of them, their only child are useless. Onye mutala akuna, onye na agba akuna, okadindo, odilosindo. Is onwe imokia ba akuna. Mkpi pụta otinye, nkịta pụta otinye, ewu pụta otinye, imbe pụta otinye. Once enyere ego, they can even lizard ngwere ga-alafa. Igwa m na onye ahụ ma ife, they can do anything just for money. So such people, when you are following them, I don't blame them because onye na-enwere future. One person tell you, Nelly Ofegu, le Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. Nelly Ofegu know everything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he worked for Nelly Ofegu for more than 6 months. He defended Nelly Ofegu and told you people that if you know what Nelly is doing, that you will defend Nelly more than him. Then Nelly is doing everything to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before you know it, because Nelly and all on social media. None of you will, and he told you people that the only lie he told you people is that he is Nelly and Nelly is him. Why didn't you people ask him? Now that you are no longer Nelly and Nelly is no longer you, what is that thing that Nelly is doing to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Tell us. He cannot, because Nelly was not doing anything. And up till today, Nelly Ofegu is so useless than like Simon Ekpa. The gumi of it is now more powerful. Very soon, he will now tell you that. Very soon, he will tell you that it's Mazi Achebepo that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will release my name and release this thing and just use 2 WhatsApp and they tell you this is a Mazi Achebepo's account with a biro or maybe account statement. Now, from DOS to Ima Powerful, all this game is that he want to know who is Ima Powerful. You can never know. He told you people that you must not follow who you don't know. Yet he don't have he is afraid of his village. Where is he from? Kebosi. Why would you hide the place? Now, can I ask you one thing? Are you aware that before Wazirike become a saboteur, Wazirike come from Okigwe. He never hide his identity because Wazirike started genuinely. Any person that starts genuinely cannot hide his place. The only person that can hide his place is a person that is a criminal. Wazirike is from Okigwe in Imo State. Everybody know that Wazirike is from Imo State, or Okigwe precisely. He is not denied that. You know why? He started with a genuine mind before he now collapsed. Asare Tokumbo is from Kalabari. He started genuinely before he collapsed. Why did I know where Asari come from? Because he never hid his place. He was man enough to show you where he came from. And everybody know it before the NAM bribed him. Mazi Chika Edeziem is from Ihoma in Imo State. He never hid his place because he is genuine. He was genuine, he is genuine, and he continued to be genuine. That is how you know people that are genuine. Ihoma is in Imo State. You can trace him. Mazi China Sanworu is from Abia State. He is genuine. Or let me say, he was genuine. He's also genuine. He is still genuine. And he will continue to be genuine. You know where he come from. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afara Ukwibek in Umuahia, Abia State. He is genuine till today. He was genuine. He is still genuine. He continued to be genuine. Now, your Gumi of Idu, where is he from? Where is he from? And who is his wife? And where is his wife from? Any of you that give full detail of Gumi of Idu as an autopilot will win any amount he wants. But all of you are morons, bonfu. And he told you, you don't follow any person, you don't know him. Do you know him? You don't. That is why we tell you. That is why I say I will not block them. I want to tell them this truth. Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Welcome to the program. Oh, no, God. But I'm going to put on I am not your favor.
Yeah, too much. How much is it offer?
There was it offer.
There will come like a new soldier.
Oh, pass gallantly now.
My regards to them all.
There were watching again. There.
One of the in fact, I don't know how to appreciate you because I said the spirit has repossessed you back, and ever since then, in on a high gear. And that very high gear, anybody who not chose, I want you to go.
And I got it now, yes.
So, in regards to the topic we are treating on, our people don't understand. And the time I try to clear them, they will be seeing it as if even they will be looking at you as Oyembu or something there about. But it's a very clear message to whom that wants to know about it. Our people can be so easily to, deceived. In any kind of a little thing like that, they can be deceived anywhere. This man now, they are chanting, crying, and following up and down now. We want to build a company, let me call it a company thing that may generate job opportunity in Anambra. He went to Abuja to go and put it there. And these people, and today he has turned back, begin to tell them that he turned the whole heterogeneous place in from consumption to production under how many years? Our people don't used to sit down to calculate. On our day, our people say so much. If even though this man eventually enter, he can never exceed 4 years. Jonathan managed only 2 years of good luck. In second tenor, couldn't finish. He finished his first tenor. He couldn't finish. He didn't allow him to enter the second tenor. Our people don't calculate. Now, Jonathan was opportune to stay 6 years because Yaradua died at the long run. So he was able to make it on that 2 years, and they gave him opportunity to serve them for just 1 year, for one time, I mean to say. But if you had to calculate all these things, all these public, there's something Methuselah posted thing that yesterday or day before yesterday, motivational speaker. All these things, motivational speaker is touring around telling people he will change Nigeria. How? They don't ask how. The problem of our people is that people like we are the one that shut down Lagos. We shut down kanu. We shut down That is the language our people always appreciate in their life. So all is so painful. All is so painful to see a grown-up man who's supposed to. So then I don't know how to even to explain this because most times not all the time not calculate. They don't have what we call basic knowledge in political ethics or what. Even ordinary student union, Imechala University, student union government. All these things in Busha, most of these youth should sit down and calculate and think about it.
Exactly.
Am I coming out?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Now, these people now short to down Kanu, now short to down Lagos, now short to down Abuja under their obedience. Mazi, remember a few months ago, in the kitchen na main road now, Bundi, and you go care about those people denied their access to PVC to register.
Okay.
I'm telling you, people now from the street now, PVC, even though if they are to vote for the election, if the election may hold. The number of people now gathered the main road now, what about those people they denied their registration center to enter to go and register in Lagos, in Kaduna, the Kanu, even in Igbo land, that could not be able to register. Where are they? Outside line, go that one. I don't. For this journey, our people, I don't know, Mazi. Thank God for Mazi now the Kanu and Radio Biafra for educating many of us to to sometimes sit down and articulate. Because these people now are gathering a main road, 90% they don't know PVC. And the hammer of the reason why system of election, or if we did not enter, near the go almost somebody money and put that in. Well, do you know the reason why Noburo immediately after the election can apple vote? They don't know. If you have that anger now, push election, a can't throw your polling unit, now the legal notice that election and no results. Can you be able to gather the same people all over Nigeria to make a revolution? It cannot happen. Even though if you are to march on the street to make a revolution, the international news will carry it. They are great that to the election. They are trying to cut chaos. This kind of news will come up. I don't know. You get that there. And some have it before this Mazen now become by God's grace it will be out. Once it's out now, if actually like 10,000 cows. Echo Hana part to the first thing on the front. Facing another other road, every one of them will be following. That is the mentality of our people. And they are very, very bad.
Exactly.
Our people sit on the fence. They sit on the fence a lot. Honestly speaking, all the will tell me on this journey they take, because I keep on saying it to myself. If care is not taken, if more than 6 million died in 1967 to 1970, in this our present time, the number may gaga the way I see our people reasoning. The way our people are reasoning. That thing we are reading in the history now, telling the world the number of people that died during the Biafra war. If care is not taken in this very struggle, more than that number will still die. I don't know. Our people cannot make a decision and stand on it. Why I'm saying this is because the day our GOC came on radio and mentioned those criminals that are causing chaos in our land. I took it up on my Facebook, copied it, sent even on WhatsApp group. Some registered IPOB members were even challenging me, saying that the leadership are killing their own people in the name of criminality. And you will wonder the kind of, can you be able to go into war with this mindset of people? I asked the person, is who goes on them killing people? He said yes. Have you seen who goes on them inside bush carrying gun? No. Have you seen him on the street shooting people? He said no. Who is he using to do all these atrocities? People. So you will tell me that if your brother is working against this struggle, we will leave him. So I don't know, the sensitization of our people only the more deep. Amam ke the Jesus go well sanitize because what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done on Radio Biafra is enough for anybody who wants to get sense. I don't know. For anybody who wants to get sense, that the teachings of this very man is enough. So among many our people they so gullible in this manner. But if you go for enemy strategy to use, but you know they are listening. That strategy they may use it, but I keep on telling them, let them leave us alone. We are fighting for our freedom. If you want to be obedient, you will be there. But if they put head, what you just said now, just only one Biafra flag inside their, we are shutting down Lagos. Even the enemy now might even use this thing as strategy now when they kill everything. You know, they are very smart in politics. Our people are not smart in politics.
And we advise the enemies to do it since the amateur he whip Mazi in their campaign. And we advise, Mazi, sorry to interrupt you. I will speak it with English.
No, come.
Sorry to interrupt you. I will speak it with English. Tinubu campaigners and the Atiku campaigners, if disobedient fools continue using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how to deal with them? Carrying an Biafran flag, write it. Biafra is obedient. Once Obi enter, he will declare Biafra. Start using it to campaign. Gather 100 people, march for it. That will finish it. So that they will know how to if they say if Peter Obi enter, he will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and declare Biafra. So that the North will understand that Peter Obi is not coming for Nigerian president, he's coming for Biafra. He's coming to declare Biafra.
Simple.
Note this, Peter Obi is not for Nigeria. Peter Obi is coming for Biafra independence. So if you are voting for Peter Obi, no, you are voting for Biafra. So that Kahamalu Keji campaign. Kamfuka Onugu Keju effort such thing. We have told Peter Obi vote.
There's one viral video from the North, the man educating their Northern Christians. He has said it to them. So we are just sitting, watching, looking at them because our people, the number of Israel, Moses went to the mountain to go and pray. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the dungeon, many of them started complaining they want to go back to Egypt. That is what you saw now, obedience are doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like that Moses on the mountain. The people he led out of Egypt are crying now to go back to the same Egypt that he brought them out to kill them. That is, I don't know, but Mazi, we will continue. And I want to also encourage each and every one of us listening. You know, this very journey, although Sirike, and we need to add to the number of media. Anybody that hear my voice will understand. Thank you, Mazi, and Mazi Jidofo. I appreciate your program. Let's put my strength to you.
I could go 2 hours and wrap up here. I will wrap it up here. And before I wrap it up, let me once again play the voice of our leader. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they support Peter Obi, in they support Wotabi. Let's play the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to play it where I added my own voice so that it will go well for their ear. Ewu put on a key for Namalo.
back to Zoo River once again to ask the whole world to please help us develop on Jonathan to compel them to release the results of the autopsy. We want to see the Senate result, and that will also form part of our things tomorrow. Peter Obi is a model.
This is one model.
These people. He killed them in cold blood. Peter Obi is the only governor to have ordered the mass execution of his own people, and also ordered for their bodies to be buried in a mass grave. We can never ever forget this people. A Zoo River must be revived. We need the whole autopsy, not part of it. And Peter Obi must be held to account. Peter Obi, in case he is a mass murderer, he's a killer. The Zoo River is testament people.
I believe you have heard the message from Mazi Nnamdi, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the Onunekuru Igbo, Guruguru, the only man that speaks the mind of over 70 million Biafrans, the only man that still have the interest of the Igbo people, Ijo people, Urobo people, Ishekiri people, Urobo people, all the whole old eastern region, the only man that has their interest in their body, in his heart, I mean. I believe you have heard from him. Now, before you will now come and tell me that Peter Obi is our own, I want you to answer this question. Those people that Peter Obi killed, slaughtered, and dumped their bodies in Ezu River, are they Fulanis? Are they not our own? Okay. Are they not our vibrant youth? Are they not some are the only child of some family? Some are the breadwinners. Many of them are somebody's wife, husband. Some of them are somebody's uncle. Some of them are somebody's father. It will be render them, all of them, fatherless and make some people orphan. He never think of today. Now, the question I want to ask you, why did the Peter Obi kill our unarmed, innocent, protesting Biafrans? Why did he slaughter them? Those people were never with gun. They were marching in the protest while Peter Obi ordered the Zoo military to kill them. Now, after killing them, he has to go to the north to go and seek for the votes, not from the east. Any Biafran person who is campaigning for Peter Obi, may do what befall on those people who he dumped their body in the Ezu River, may it happen to you and your family.
He said,
so shall it be in Eke.
He
so
said,
shall it be in Ori.
He
so
said,
shall it be in Napa.
He
so
said,
shall it be in Ukwo.
He said,
I hate injustice. He killed our own. After killing our own, he wants us to vote for him. Before he say others we are supporting their people, the question I want to ask you once again is this. Mention one governor from the north who have used the killing of his own people to campaign, apart from Peter Obi and Ben Ayade. Go to Yoruba. We have different groups carrying arms. None of the Yoruba governors have invited military Operation Python dance to Yoruba land, only in the east. Now, if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must remove yourself from anything that has to do with Peter Obi's campaign. If you really want Biafra, you must really remove yourself from anything that has to do with Peter Obi. Peter Obi is evil man. If you ever bring Peter Obi, Buhari tenure will be it will look like an angel to what will befall on Igbo people.
simple.
You heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let Peter Obi first of all account for the death of those people he slaughtered. We cannot put a murderer, a killer, to come and kill us. I rather die in the hands of my enemy than die in the hands of my brother. Peter Obi is evil. He killed our people. Now he wants to come and kill again. We say no to him. We are not interested in Igbo politics. To hell with it. It's either Biafra or Biafra. It's either Biafra or nothing. The same way he is sabotaging us, you will see it. There is no any hardcore IPOB that will vote for Peter Obi. Never. Peter Obi can never win in his life. It's a promise. Thank you and remain blessed.
I even had Asari Tukumbo played it yesterday in his video. And those of you who abuse Asari, say that Asari is abusing Nnamdi Igbo. Who is the people that went to Obi Igbo to sing Nwike ka ị ga-eso, ma ọ na-eje eje ma ọ na Nwike ka ị ga-eso after Nwike massacred Obi Igbo? Is it a Calabari people? Is it not Ohaneze? Ndi Igbo. So Asari have 101% right to insult Ndi Igbo. I am happy that Asari is insulting Ndi Igbo. He is not insulting the whole Biafrans. He take one tribe out, and that tribe is Igbo tribe. He is giving it to them woto woto. Which people give it to themselves woto woto? Ndi Igbo will onwe ha nani. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye Igbo nọrụ na DSS custody na-kidnap ya. Ndị Igbo na-azọ one Nigeria. Ị chọrọ ịga dozie one Nigeria. Ọngụnwa maybe the one Nigeria. This is the same thing. Nnamdi Azikiwe, especially Benjamin, because half you Benjamin, many of you. Azikiwe Benjamin, because that is name. She remove all that name. Azikiwe Benjamin. The same role Peter Obi they play today is the same role Azikiwe Benjamin played against Ojukwu. Today, is it not the activities of Benjamin Azikiwe that Ndibo is suffering from the creation of that zoological republic till date? How many years did Ndibo enjoy the fruit of Nnamdi Azikiwe? How many years do they enjoy it before suffering? Before they start suffering? How many years? Did Ndibo enjoy the fight of Azikiwe, one Nigeria, making one Nigeria better? Did Ndibo enjoy anything from Nnamdi Azikiwe, the Benjamin, the killer of his own? Did Ndibo enjoy it? Ndibo merely enjoy. Makando obedient fowls and obedient goat, obedient nkita. Did Ndibo enjoy the Benjamin Azikiwe's fight against Ojukwu? He did not. We did not. Rather, he brings suffering and death to us. And up to today, we have not learned anything. Emma saying and Igbo are very wise. Igbo are not wise. Igbos are very stupid and foolish. It's only the few that are in IPOB that knows something. Igbo remain the most confused tribe in the whole world up to today. Igbo are the most useless, confused animals. Many of these Igbo are lower than animals. Believe you me. And it's only Biafra restoration we will start sensitizing them. Your suffering Igbo remain the only people any place you enter, you don't see an Igbo man run away. Does it mean that your house cannot contain you? Do you know that that parable shows that you are scattered, you are not united? Are you not a zombie? And you are proud of it. Here in Nigeria have spoiled international. On Igbo maybe. Igbo maybe because how many Ndugu na metravel? On Igbo. Ochoriza emeka na Kuala Lumpur, mekasi na tikasi. Mana omalo na that tikasi na mekasi na ochori ime na Kuala Lumpur na odozi ala Igbo. Ozabia na ala Igbo, anigba ndị Kuala Lumpur abiawa na ala Igbo. Oma pay the sacrifice. An Igbo man prefer to risk his life abroad, go prison because of 1,000 euros. Mana fight for your freedom. Kinweti feature. Ibulu play card. Itiwo obedient foul. KJ Doziendu one Nigeria. What have you? Since you was born till today, today is a 62-year. Nigeria because have an get their company. The company, they label the company name Nigeria because they haven't gotten their independence. Now tell me, what have you benefited as a one Nigeria? Nigeria remains the only country in the world that her military is fighting against her own citizen. The citizen is fighting against their military. Imagine Italian military fighting against Italian indigenous, or the possible. Imagine American military fighting against the American indigenous. and you see only blue play card na chigi no chọrọ idozie ọgụ ha mebiri ya emelu na ife eme ndị Igbo aka unu ọnụ na dịka ọnụ akọlụ unu hypothesis do you want to tell me that all these obedient fowls are not are foolish? Yes, they are foolish. How many did the P2B generate followers like Buhari? What did they achieve with Buhari? Can you achieve with Buhari? Nigeria, what have you benefited as one Nigeria? Death and killing every day. Go to the whole Nigeria today. ASU is 7 months strike. And we can pay 1 week. I cancel all the 7 months. If you don't see again, more than God check here. How many your child didn't know at university now? Not that. How many years go you 4 years course? In Malo, check here now the whole world. On whether a graduate you see from Nigerian university, mpota break a record. A man employed in Canada or anywhere, go and check. Others are building scrapers. Guinea Nigeria now. Others are manufacturing latest more than almost 2 million. Gagote iPhone 14 Pro Max. iPhone 14. Ihe juelo iPhone 14. Kebe Uganda, Nigeria, and the all part of African country. The engineer non Nigeria, all those useless engineers they produce, where are they? Nigeria has more than 10,000 churches. More than 75,000 churches in Nigeria. What are they doing? As a Nigeria, you got your independence. What have you benefited? Ordinary Nigerian passport. Nigeria cannot print it. Ireland is the people printing Nigerian passport. Nigeria remains the only country where an ambassador, a high commissioner, will be presiding over security affairs, security issue in Nigeria. And this is what P2B will face. Can P2B have the capability, the capacity, what it takes to stop Catriona Line or any British High Commissioner to stop meddling into the affair of Nigeria or into the securities of Nigeria? SARS that you people are hailing today, SARS was created and formed by the British. Are you aware of this? And you say you're a country. You are a company. And the Ndina obedient fowl cannot ask. Ihe bụ na ndị Igbo ebulie n'isi ensas aba ndị Igbo woto because ha dị nzuzu. You cannot make a mind. Eju ajunge, how many senators come from Ali Igbo that will support P2B when he enters power to achieve his dream? How many senators come from the Igbos? When you vote Buhari out, you vote Tinubu out, you vote Atiku out. How many people, senator, will you vote in from the north? Simple question, simple mathematics. How many senators will you vote in from the Oduduwa? Those people are going for Oduduwa senator are under Tinubu, and they are going for Tinubu's wish. The northern senators are going for Atiku's wish. Now, how many senators do you have suffering and smiling? A group. And when every day I will be listening to no, I think this guy is nowhere to amamna also nandi nagala man I no wisdom, because wisdom is different from education. Man afugom education call ya wisdom koku onye ni your pastor bo e come akuku. All those things can I like lo. I like lo nya. As onya na kwa ilu go ezumi yo. I expect you to behave like ezumi yo. But kwezoku amani need the followers, he need in along at least 1,000. It's showing on now. One name they comedy make put you off man. We gonna have more than 10. No, more than 10,000 gonna watch it. People like us, we don't need followers because on one that is our words are our own truth. But I put you on I don't get this. Me like we don't care because it's your kubuntu. Omo abu MAP is your kubuntu. One in Biafra land in Pogin Wagi. You have traveled where you are aware. You are far away. You feel less concerned about the people you left at home. Or no, we will created very, very wrong impression, very wrong attitude. You traveled. You never ask who is your governor, why you were enjoying life in South Africa. You never ask, how is your people in Anambra State? You never ask, you had your people were killed. You never ask. And you said you're a street man in South Africa. Man, your chuff man at South, man. Because a rugged guy, and I hate you for a bossy. On a dinner, Poluno, can I fed the one street, on a man from home, be comfortable. Mbana, Casey and working on Polusa. Ndị plap polo for ndị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị nọ n'ụlọ for ndị plap. That is it. Mana mgbe ịpụzi ichefuo ndị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị nọ n'ụlọ echefuo n'oge onye bụ na ị nwere right ịbịa akọbara anyị ife under Peter Obi. Ono knows nothing about Peter Obi because he said it with his mouth. I hate people that lie against people. I didn't say this by my own. Oh no, would you only have and all to us in the court to tell the video. I Nancy, why you maka Ezu massacre? You say you imagine anything maka Ezu massacre. That you were not around, you travel out. And because the governor then is Peter Obi, which means you are not interested in how Obi was ruling your people. You are not interested how your people you left, how they are. You are not interested. Obviously, you are not a good man. You are not a good man. And when you came back, you failed to ask questions to know what have happened in your absence. Because if you ask, you will understand something. Okay, what are you? That is why I Jagwagi, Befe Maputana Facebook, Befe Maputana YouTube, Befe Maputana TikTok, Befe Maputana Instagram, Befe Maputana Switch, Befe Maputana anywhere. Make your son in your church for my beefy. Makana, onye ne clear de la mikbontu. Oh no, we will. I respect you a lot. Manabiko campaign, you got at some kime full program. Nga watch ya, be very happy. What go to mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Na your year they promote go to P2B with P2B achievement. Come on, you go put something. Tiffany, you know already get committee on what. Go watch the debate between Bongoli and the P2B supporter. Nah, that the freezer this thing. You will be ashamed of obedient fouls. Because Hamadi Ebu come with fact and figures. Of 4 years ago, P2B home pack. I was like, hi, black man mentality. Indeed. As in Nigeria, what have you benefited? Many of you are 30 years. If you get your account, Nigeria, proud of. Peter Obi chicha 80 years. What will be the fate? Is it not the same people maybe in Nigeria? Will they come to continue with the legacy of Peter Obi? Go and check. Before these people take over Nigeria, Nigeria was moving forward. But the moment they came in, they changed everything. You never ask yourself, when you kill this spirit, this stage, Biafra is now, and you go back to square one, how will you now feel? Where will you start after Peter Obi have finished his tenure and make you look useless, like the same way Buhari supporters look useless today? I can remember in 2015, go and ask. I told them, go and read history about Buhari. The same way I am shouting now. 2015, I was alone. I was against Buhari. They never listened to me. I told them that when Buhari was the head of state, 1984, Nigeria suffered economic and all ramifications. Nigeria suffered. When I will be telling them about the Buhari record, they will tell me, come over here, Igbo man. You just hate Buhari because he's from North. You don't, Sai Baba everywhere, Sai Baba. They say, we are tired of Jonathan. I say, I know that Jonathan is a woman. Jonathan is so weak. Jonathan is just like a useless as a wasted sperm. But he's far better than Buhari. You people should go for another person instead of Buhari. Everywhere they will tell me, it's a Sai Baba. Sai Baba, Sai Baba. Peter Obi don't even move crowd like Sai Baba now. Go to the north, Sai Baba. Come to Anambra, Sai Baba. Everywhere, Sai Baba. Sai Baba. Today, where are the Sai Baba? How many of those people that are shouting Sai Baba were bold enough to tell Buhari, this is not why we voted you? Ordinary Lekki Tollgate protest, they massacred you. If P2B enter, he will massacre you and nothing will happen. All these YouTubers, are making their money because on the advertising P2B. Today, while they were gathering in Lagos, I was watching. The person that was holding the camera asked the ones that standing there, have you gotten your PVC? He said no. Now tell me, after you shout obedience, you don't have PVC. How will you now push P2B to Abuja? I'll go and find that video and post it. You don't have PVC and they are shouting obedience. You see how confused they are. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not alone and he cannot be relegated. And believe you me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in DSS custody and the election will take place. Mazi will come out very soon, and when he come out, you will see it. Amalum Benabon Keboke. Igwelo PVC, now shout obedient. Don't you know that you are the most useless he-goat anyone can come across? You are lower than animal. During the election, Niger Republic will fool in the north. They will vote. Let me see how your population will defeat them. Benin Republic will come in. They will vote. Gambia will come in. They will vote. Do you have the military to checkmate the activities? Do you know? And I advise the north, any Igbo man that come out to tell you not rubbish, kill him. IPOB will not we even support you for eliminating the person. Any Igbo Zulu potana not shigi obifa obi this. Bufunishi. And when nothing will happen. All IPOB or this Nollywood Indomies. Or Nollywood Nigeria government to tarnish the name of the image of Igbos. They carry it out, starting from Peter Edochie to Kanayo, all of them. They acted against Ndi Igbo. Why wouldn't Igbo be useless before that tribe? In no Katana, Ganyonya will say go art against Hausa culture or Fulani culture. Or Gekwegi, analog the money or build all their culture. Now, I saw Peter Obi bowing down to Oni of Ife. That is Oni of Ife. I believe that Peter Obi know who is Oni of Ife before he bowed down to him. In case he don't know, Oni of Ife is a traditional ruler representing Yoruba culture. I saw the same Peter Obi bowing down to Emir of Kano, if I'm not mistaken. He don't know who is Emir of Kano. In case he don't know, Emir of Kano is also a traditional ruler and a custodian of a tradition of a Fulani culture. The same thing to Oni of Ife. Now, I am waiting for Tinubu to come to Alibo to bow down to any Igbo traditional ruler. Let us see. Do we have any Igbo traditional ruler? No. I am waiting for Atiku to come to bow down to Igbo traditional. Who is the Igbo traditional ruler would they bow to? All of them. The same way Peter Obi have used their money to make them useless. I saw Peter Obi or na me uche kunife ito. Ndị Igbo na nwanyị aka ito, nwanyị na ito, ụfọdụ achim no iyom. In tradition, nwere ihe dịka iyom nye n'aka ito. Na mụọ nwoke nya bụrụ nwoke, onye lụcha 419. Ihe niile asari na-ekwu maka Peter Obi dị 100% correct. Ihe niile asari na-ekwu maka Peter Obi dị 100% correct. Ọmụ akwụrụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ. Onwe nke bụ asị nyapụta kwuo onye ka ifu ka ya call Peter Obi na 1984. Ki gịnị ka ọ na-alụ? Ọhụ pipeline ka ọ na-aga ide. Unu amalọ. Ha gbafuo dị. Anyị nwere everything dị anyị n'aka. Anyị achọghị ikwu okwu. Anyị just gba nkịtị. Gwanụ ndị obedient ha wepụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na their destiny maka na mgbe oge ebi campaign ebido kwukwa ahụ. Anyị nwa ga-eji aka anyị wepụtelu nu record Peter Obi maka most of obedient fowl amalo the record of Peter Obi. Eji m Peter Obi n'aka. Starting from the death of Ojukwu, Peter Obi contributed 90% of the death of Ojukwu. Peter Obi refused to bring money to cure Ojukwu. Ojukwu were the first stroke. That Peter Obi, was he invited? Ask the Peter Obi, where put ego ka Ojukwu oya? Peter Obi ju until Ojukwu anwụ. Ka Ojukwu nwụ, Peter Obi apụta, bụla ezigbo mmadụ, wepụtazie the money ka ewepụnata ozu Ojukwu. Bịa nọlụ n'iru oche as ezigbo mmadụ. Onye egbu mmadụ na-ebekarị akwa ya. Achọrọ m ịga into detail. I warn again. Open up for Maazị Nnamdi Kanu because I bear without the reality, the truth about every one of all these people. Ị ga-asị ka crime Peter Obi commit. Obi Edwin, I placed 2 million naira. Come and win it. 2 million naira for any obedient person. Nga this is my platform. Name Olumu 5 things Peter Obi converting consumption to production in Anambra State for good 8 years. You win 2 million. Open challenge. It's open challenge. So come and win money. You don't like money. Poverty, boogie. Are you born with poverty? What a poor man. 2 million. Name one 5 things converting consumption to production. At least charity begins at home. Kaifofu. Then name one able convert to the Anambra State. Nemanife. At least. And one more comment from you, I will block you. I say everything with fact and figures. Take Maazị Nnamdi Kanu out. Ka anyị ghara ibupụta record unu. Anyị bupụta ọ Peter Obi contributed the death of Odimegwu Ojukwu. The Odimegwu Ojukwu that fought for Ndị Igbo. Peter Obi refused to bring money to cure him. Go and check it. The record is there. His own godfather, Peter Obi made Odimegwu Ojukwu made Peter Obi the governor. At least I don't have money. Or you come and at least you will promote Peter Obi by coming to mention it. At least you will help us to as obedient. At least you don't need the money. Or you come and market Peter Obi by disgracing me and answer my question. At least you should have come. Tell me to pin the link so that you can come and be mentioning it. Oh, Anambra Kambu. Original Anambra block and the from Cotonou. Abiamata nna m na nne m nne nne m ha cheni na ndị Anambra uche gị ya so nwere ebe ịkpọrọ anyị na amalọ so be man enough, be obedient enough, open challenge, come and mention 5 things Peter Obi converting consumption to production in Anambra State for good 80 years. Onwere ofu ome, even ordinary airport nketi local one Olunwo Kai man in Anambra State. You see the embezzlement of the money in his own bank. Come and debate. Just only 5 points. Kiwi in ego now. If we get ego. One ne can rap no kwabul only. Mbosinta ichon or orange. Ask them this question. Why is it that the northern politicians don't come to the east to pay homage to any Igwe in the east? Why? Because all the Igwes are useless. Because Izzy Obi of Onitsha can talk. When in which northern will come from north now to come and visit any useless Igwe in Imo State? They are killing your people in Imo State. You cannot speak as a traditional ruler. They are raping your subject every day. You cannot talk. Nobody useless, Makachi. Now, the same thing applicable to Anambra. And when you go to Anambra, Obi of Onitsha, This idiot here. If you block me, I will get you back. If I block you, create fake account, I block you again. You don't know that? You go down with one question. Can the reason and well any northern person now they pay homage to any of your traditional rulers? Simple question. Unu me unagawa. Ijemba bow down to Oba of Lagos. You bow down to Oni of Ife. You bow down to Emi of Kanu. You bow down to Emi of Katsina. You bow down to Emi of Kaduna. You bow down to every Emi of Sokoto. And nobody can bow down to your own because your own is useless. You are a slave. But fool. Your brother is in DSS. You are campaigning for election. And you are telling the enemies that let them keep your brother for DSS. When you vote imbecile in, he will free him. So that two of them will start fighting. Then tomorrow have you asked yourself, why is it that even UN, United Nations delegates, why is it that anytime they come to Nigeria, they don't visit Igbo land, they don't visit Biafra land? Because there is no men there. Because everybody there are lower than animal. Who would they visit? Who would they visit? Any white people, all these white people, they come to Nigeria, they will never visit Igbo land. Why? They will visit the north, and after there, they will go back. Because nobody wants to visit a useless person. Ask yourself, the meaning, what would, if end of the day, heaven knows that P2B cannot smell as a rock. Heaven knows P2B can never win. He can never win anything. The only president P2B will win is the president of Ohanes and Igbo in Castina, in Daura. P2B will win, will be the president of Ohanes and Igbo in Daura. Finish. Go and mark my word. Logo here, 2020. Wrap all this here, they all this useless Nigerian youth. In the history, Nigerian youth have never made any history. In the history, Nigerian youth have never made any history. Nigerian youth is useless to the core. Oh my God. And what they my history and those people Nigeria na history. The only thing Nigeria passed are cut is got to buy. Ordinary Ghana na deport to Nigeria. Cotonou self na deport to Nigeria, not to talk of Ghana. Cotonou, Togo. They deport Nigeria woto. Go to Africa Coast. They had 90% of Nigerian ladies are there not akuna or akuna kahana ba. You are there, Nigeria spoil. You want to come and repair it. Repairer, mechanic. Go and baby. Nigeria kugo engine. Engine in Nigeria kugo, hand no kugo engine. Pata. Nigeria has no mepatarism. Nigeria tigo pia. He tigo woto. That is a Nigeria tigo woto. Kama Nigeria ga adekwata mma again we maybe. Ụwa niile emebie kama Nigeria ga-adị mma as a Nigeria uwe emebie. Go and mark it. P2B is a murderer, a criminal, a crook. And he can never lead. He can never win any president. Let him go there and fail as he was his destiny to fail. I got fear. Come and do Google near you, they assassinate. Yeah. On this note, I greet every one of you. You want to campaign for P2B? Just campaign for him. We will perform in Nnamdi Kanu. Obu no where reform we campaign here. We perform in Nnamdi Kanu here. If you know where your pastor, why you are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because P2B good 80 years. He don't have history. He don't have record. Or no good reputation. Or no good legacy. That is why the only option the obedient have is to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign for him. Let obedient be men enough to campaign for P2B with P2B achievement. That is why IPOB tell you, remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, campaign for P2B. campaign here for P2B, remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let us see what you will use. Why are you people involving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Because he has no legacy. Because P2B has no history. Because everything that P2B, that surrender P2B is criminality. 419. Bioka kebe develop unoka. Neno kuzu. No kuzu noka. Neno kuzu. Even federal road to from Oka to Okuzu is very nice. All the roads there, they're very bad under P2B. You know, they're not going na onye Fulani to be me. One waking now, check here now, oh no, one janja weed or somewhere, Calabar Bobriskin or somewhere, not type of rubbish. And then get lost and go and hang yourself. On this note, dear friends, Agamarapia here. Nyamala in Nema. And the note, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be relegated. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not alone. IPOB are solidly behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we will not vote for election. Take it and take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of your useless campaign. Almost here, Biafra. Once again, this is MAP Ezoku Bondo, 1 in Biafra land. Almost here, Biafra. Ana agwo onere agwo Kalisia or the Kalisia. Almost here, Biafra. 17th October, all road lead to Britain. Will make it 1 million march. All here, Biafra. Remember, bless. Until I come your way again.